Ty, how are you?
I am great, thanks.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Well, please introduce yourself to our listeners first of all.
My name is TAI. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer from Wolverhampton.
Cool.
I've been doing this thing for a little minute now. So
Yeah.
Now I'm giving it a good go, trying to get myself out
Nice.
there. Yeah.
So we cleared this up. Everyone keeps saying Ty or Tay.
Yeah, everyone says Ty, and I don't mind if you say that, but
cool,
it's Tay,
cool.
'cause my name's Joseph Taylor.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
first part of my second
Right.
name,
That makes sense.
Well, explain.
Well, yeah. So, what's the music scene like over there in Wolverhampton then?
It's to be honest, it's grime heavy still. Like,
Right.
Don't get me wrong, you can still do your thing, but because I used to spit to grime before, I think that's what
Okay.
people expect from me. But
Yeah.
nah, ever since I started making beats and I can make my own beats, I've just thought, why stick to one genre?
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. But it is good though. It is good. Like the thing about Wolverhampton with the grime artists, they're all good.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah,
They're all
yeah.
really good. That's one thing I have to say about Wolverhampton. But like, there's not a lot of links and outputs in Wolverhampton. I think that's
Right.
what we're lacking.
Okay.
Like a true source of where you can just put stuff out in it and it will get heard. But
Right.
hopefully I can change that, man.
Yeah,
Hopefully
definitely.
we can change that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's not ideal for everyone to have to commute to everywhere else
Sure.
to kind of get heard. But
Yeah, I see
Like
what
you
you mean.
know.
Like when everyone goes to London, because
yeah,
you're like,
exactly.
oh yeah.
Don't get me
you
wrong,
can
I
make
understand
it.
it's the capital and everything, but
Yeah.
I would love to set up something in Wolverhampton where people are coming to Wolverhampton to do
Yeah.
stuff instead of. But yeah, man.
That's
all in due
cool. Yeah, put Wolverhampton on the map.
time. Yeah, you gotta have some
Literally.
sort of drive and
Trust me.
milestones and stuff
Yeah,
to keep you going. But
definitely. That's cool. So, how did you get into music? Like, are there any members in the family that are
yeah. Like my
musicians?
whole family's musical. Like
Okay, cool.
my dad was in a band when he was younger. When he was my age, he was touring already. Yeah,
Wow.
from when he was like 20, 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he used to play in a reggae band, and but I didn't really catch on to music till late. Still, like as a kid, it didn't interest me. Like
Right.
I liked listening to it, but the creative side of it didn't interest me at all.
Okay.
And then a few of my friends started spitting bars. I started spitting bars. One of my closest friends started making beats, and then I just followed suit. Fell in love with it, man. Fell in love with it. Become a full-on hobby because I used to play football when I was younger. But as soon as I discovered music, I threw that to the side.
Wow.
Yeah, it was one of them, man. Like with music, it's one of the things where, well, making beats anyway. Like you start out and you're trying to make stuff. It doesn't sound anything like what you're hearing in your head, but then you make one that sounds kind of like it, and from there you're hooked.
Yeah.
And since then I've just loved it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think everyone has that moment where they're just like, this is
Definitely,
where I wanna be.
man. And like, yeah, it's something that I can just do on my own. Don't need anybody else there.
It's true
Just
now.
me and my laptop and my headphones, and I'm just
Nice.
my own way. Yeah,
Nice,
most definitely.
So, what are your favourite music genres? I know you mentioned grime and stuff. So,
That's a toughie, you know. I
Yeah.
listen to a lot of music. Like, I don't really listen to grime too much these days.
Okay.
You know, even though I've just started making it again. I had a performance. When was it 2 weeks ago in Birmingham, and I spat some of my I was performing most of my old tunes, and that's predominantly rap.
okay.
And it gave me the buzz, like that performance buzz. So like since then it's just been nothing but grime bars coming to my head. So I am making grime again, but like I still don't listen to it that much though. When I'm chilling, I'm probably gonna be listening to something that's a little bit electronic, if I'm honest with you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like my inspirations are different to everybody else because I play a lot of computer games and whatever. So that's the type of music that kind of inspires me.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
definitely.
saying? Yeah, like my inspirations sort of different. Like, but now that I'm back making grime, I think I'll be listening to it a bit more.
Yeah.
But influence is mainly just like electronic music, jazz,
Cool.
funk. And get me that they're like my favourite things. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
most
that's a
influential
nice
artists.
mix.
Yeah, it is.
Nice mix.
My most influential artists are like guys like JK,
Yeah.
Jamiroquai, and who else is there? Not too sure if you know who Bobby Cadwell is.
I've heard the name.
Yeah,
Not-
you know where Tupac's song "Do for Love."
Okay.
He's the original.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there's names all over the place though.
Yeah.
Jamie Cullum, you know Jamie Cullum?
Yeah.
He was a big,
definitely.
like he eased me into jazz. I remember back in the day I'd try and listen to jazz and I'd search it on YouTube, but it would be like that clunky jazz that you can't ain't adapted to it straight away.
Yeah.
So I listened to James Cullen first. He eased
Okay.
me.
Cool. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, man.
So let's talk about your songwriting. Now, what does a typical songwriting session look like for you?
I'm sitting there. I think that would sound nice. I go to my laptop, I make the beat for it, I write the bars in like 2 seconds, and then that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That is nice.
I go with the like. It depends on where I'm. Like I wrote Friend Zone when I was on holiday in St. Lucia in December, and I was seeing someone, and but it just wasn't. It didn't make sense. I liked it, but it just didn't make sense to carry on because I know I didn't want to be with her. Just wrote a tune about it. The lyrics were, but it took me like 2 seconds to write. Originally, it wasn't for this beat, you know.
Okay.
But the beat that I made for her originally didn't sound right. Then me and my boy got together. He was jamming on the guitar. I just decided to throw some drums underneath it, and it sounded much better over this. So
nice.
yeah, man. It depends though. It depends because I wrote some grind bars yesterday, and that took me a little bit longer than it normally takes me to write lyrics. But when I'm singing, I feel like you don't have to be that deep with the content because you're singing, and people are more searching for the melodies and the notes to touch them rather than the words.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And then some people like mix it up and like, oh yeah, I sit down at the piano and there like.
Since I've purchased a guitar recently. And like since I've got that guitar, like I've been writing songs. And actually thinking about different structures and whatever. Like guitar's sick. I used to hate it because you have to go through the pain of getting into your things. But once you get past that, and you learn the chords, it becomes your best friend, man.
Yeah, definitely. And you can take it everywhere.
Exactly. Nice. That's exactly what I'm saying. And like, it's really therapeutic. But mine's not too intense, really. It's more when I'm sitting down to make a beat that I really want to make. That's when I'll put in some deep time.
Okay. Cool. So, just tell us what a normal day in the life
of TAIs. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna go work. I don't work that often in the week. Though, you get me? And if I'm not working, I'm either trying to push the music or I'm trying to. Well, my laptop broke the other day, so I haven't been making. But if I'm on my laptop, I'll just put on my headphones, just make a beat, just to stay in shape. Because like a lot of the people that I'm around, they're like me as a producer. Because I'm not defined by one genre. Yeah. So I'll just sit on my laptop and just make something, just so I've got the template in my head. So if somebody wants a certain type of beat, I can just 10 minutes, and there's a template of what the beat should be, instead of it being a long process where they're sitting down watching me build a drum pattern for an hour and there's still I just whiz through stuff like that.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, I like to research a little bit. I'm into science and astronomy, so I'll sit around and watch them videos, binge watch them sometimes. Yeah, man, I'm kind of boring. Some people would say. My partying days are behind me. I'm 24 now, and I feel like I've partied enough. I focus on
your craft,
setting up that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. That's the way to be, to be honest.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, obviously, I understand that there's people my age that are still partying and but like for me, I honestly believe that like I've done enough of it. Like me and my boys are wild. We're wild. I'm calming down now, but it used to just be days of drinking and more drinking.
Oh my god.
It's wild, man. Like, but I'm glad that I've done that though. Because now I'm about to be 25 next year. I need to have that solid plan of exactly what I'm doing in my life. Yeah, so I've got all the partying.
That's good. Ground down and just work on your craft.
I'm focused, man. I'm ready.
Cool. Nice. But we're gonna have more from TAI after some of the weekend. Ooh.
Nah, you know it is I just didn't cope well in school, and it's not. I wasn't like I wasn't burning down the school and effing and blind at the teacher. I answered back a lot and didn't really focus in lesson.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I don't know. I don't want to say I was slow because I don't want to put myself down.
Yeah.
I just found things a little bit too hard to comprehend at times, and just so the subjects themselves just didn't engage me. Whereas now, I love learning and whatever. So
Because you're learning what you want to learn as well.
Yeah.
I always get that sometimes when you think about it. Oh yeah, when you're at school, you have to learn everything they say. That this is what you have
know, it is
to
as
do.
well. Though, it really was like the comprehension thing though, because like obviously I'm older now and I've worked in a school. Like I used to do mentoring work. I've worked in a school, like, and I've sat in on a kid's lesson. And I'm thinking like, yo, this is easy and it's enjoyable. But I only find it enjoyable now because I know what the teacher's talking about. Whereas back then I just wasn't keeping up.
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah, man. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I had the qualifications, but at the same time, when everybody was in school, I was out of school, mastering my craft.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wouldn't trade that.
Sure. And you wouldn't be here where you are right now if, you know.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
So I've had a few, like over the past week or so, since we performed, we've had like quite a few people want to play our tracks on radio.
Wow, cool.
Quite a few people want us to perform with them, and like I've just got to believe that like it wouldn't be happening if we weren't at the skill level that we was at.
Sure. Well, never take anything for granted,
Exactly.
and don't look back negatively on things when, you know.
Exactly. Can't be dwelling on it, man. Especially when you feel like you've got good things coming in the future.
Definitely. So if you did have the chance to study something, what would you have chosen? Why?
That's a tough thing, you know. Because maybe a year ago I would have said music.
Right.
But like, nah, I don't need to study it to be creative.
Right, true.
Some sciencey. It'd have to be astronomy or biology.
Okay.
Yeah. Both of those things interest me majorly. Yeah, and it would be sick to come up with some sort of I don't know, vaccine or some world revolutionary changing vaccine. But obviously that's me dreaming. I mean, it happens.
Everyone has a dream.
It's not like it's never happened in the past. So.
Exactly.
But yeah, man. I mean, something in the science.
Okay.
That's what interests
me.
Not
too bad. So I heard that you work. So what tips would you have for someone trying to balance, you know, their musical career and a job?
To be honest with you, my where I work, my load's quite light. I won't even lie to you, because I don't really. I don't have a head of a lot of responsibilities, so my outgoings ain't a lot. So how I get paid at the moment fits my life perfectly. But like at the same time, when you work in a trying to chase a dream, I don't know. I feel like you can't use work as an excuse for not giving you 100%, because that is what people do. But there's people out there, 7 kids, 4 jobs, and they still find time to graft with the music. So obviously circumstance. If it's too much for you, then it's too much for you. But I feel like, because I'm the guy with all the excuses. I'm from a family of 7.
Wow.
You get me? And that's just my mum's kid. My dad's got 5 as well, so it's even bigger than that. But like, and I'm the youngest, so I've just been baby, and I've got everything given to me, and You get me? I'm Mr. Lazy, Mr. Excuses. But like over the past year, I've just slapped out of it and just thought, yo, I've got to just do things for myself. And if you be getting to things for myself, no excuses, because realistically, they're not even valid excuses. It's just things that people will accept me saying as an excuse. But yeah, man, you can't. You have to just give it your all. You get me? Because you can't go to work for somebody, and build up their business, and then be too tired to chase your own dreams after. That's something that you have to kick yourself out of, man. Most definitely. I know it's tiring, but when you're kicking back in the later years of your life, because you're sitting on millions, I mean, it's not going to be nothing.
Yeah, it's true. Hopefully. You put in the hard work now and then reap the rewards later.
Most definitely.
That's good.
I believe in dreaming big, because you don't get nowhere by thinking small. You get me? I feel like if you're aiming to achieve high, or even if it's just a financial thing and you want to be earning big, you have to be in the mindset to chase that.
It's true.
I feel like if you don't envision it's there, then it won't happen. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm believing.
That's cool. Well, this morning we've been talking about, you know, how we shouldn't let fear stop us from achieving our goals and dreams. Man.
It's a big deal. Like I've had them moments where I'm just in a week. I'm in a weak slouch where I'm just thinking, is this thing worth it? If it doesn't work out, like am I an idiot for thinking that I've got the plan and I don't have the plan, but you don't know till you try. You really like that. That is the bottom line of it. And then when you do try, if it doesn't work out for you, that is it. It's not like you get sent to prison and your life's done and Nah, it's just you choose your other ventures after that.
It's true.
You get me? It's not like it's the be all and end all. So I'm just giving it a good go now. I feel like because I produce, the music scene's always going to need producers. So if me rapping and trying to be an artist doesn't work out, I reckon I'd still be able to do a little thing by giving beats out and whatever.
Definitely. So there's always an alternative route.
You have to find your way of overcoming the fear, though. Whatever makes your mind comfortable, that's what you need to just get to grips with. And ultimately, I feel like everybody comes to the answer that I just want to be myself and be creative. And that beats everything.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's true. So, what has been your greatest yes moment so far on this point?
Okay, so I've got a good friend called Wesley, and this is my best moment today actually. Yeah, so I put down music for a few years because obviously I was spitting to grime, and it was a lot of bang bang and stab lyrics that I obviously not doing. They just sounded good on the mic. So I grew out of that when I was about 16. No, not about 16. About 17 up until 20. I stopped doing music because I didn't have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Because all that stuff was immature and young. So, but then I booked up with one of my friends. I was still making beats. I booked up with one of my friends. We hit the studio. I showed him some beats, and then we just started vibing together. We were just gonna do this thing as a duo, and then Charlie Slough had something in Brum at BBC, and we went there. I just went there to support my boy. He was just gonna go there because Charlie Slough was just letting a few people spit for him.
Okay.
Whoever was the best, he played their stuff on the radio.
Yeah.
And then we went there, and like I think my boy was a little bit nervous, so I just said, "Yo, let's just perform the tune that we've done together." Because I wrote a quick bar for the beat, and it was a track called "Zoning," and it worked, but it weren't finished though. Our lyrics were finished, but the beat wasn't mixed and so the track hadn't been recorded properly. But we went there, we spat it, and like we weren't really expecting the reaction from Charlie Slough. You get me? But then he loved it.
Wow.
He loved it like. So that's happened now. So we're gassed because he looked grumpy, but when we got there, I don't think he'd spoken to anybody on the level that he'd spoken to us.
Wow.
And then we've spat, and then to be fair, my boy, he's better than me, but like I think it was on this occasion it was my lyrics that caught him. Well, not my lyrics, my flow, because as soon as we finished the tune, Charlie Slough's there now, looking at me like, and then he's like, "Yo, that flow was nuts." I'm like, "Who you know about it, man?" And I'm not used to them compliments, so I was just like, "Oh, thanks." You get me? But it was like, "Yo, give me the CD, and I'll play it on radio." But we didn't have the tune recorded, and so it just got a little bit long. But like, it was still a big experience though to know that I can capture somebody like Charlie's attention, and then later on in the day, he played our stuff on radio.
Wow,
and he rolled it up, even though he's not supposed to. He didn't need it that much. It was a big. But that was big for me because it let me know that I have music that can appeal to the mass. Because I feel like he liked it because he thought it would do well on some sort of level. So that was a big boost, and then yeah, man, but that was a few years ago now.
Yeah. But
like it still lets me know that I have what it takes to kind of grip a certain type of audience. But yeah, man, I mean, yeah, that was a big moment for me because that was the first time I've had props from somebody who's proper in the industry.
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, man, that was a big deal. And the other day, Mist, you've heard of a Birmingham rapper called Mist? He's on the rise right now. Yeah. Only just started performing like the performance that we had last. That was our first performance as a group.
Wow. Okay.
And then the promoter's feeling us so much that he said, "Yo, you lot are gonna be supporting for Mist."
Wow.
So that would be some nice exposure. We've just got to stock up some tracks.
Definitely.
Looking to rock the crowd, a couple anthems. Trust me.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
Good, man. But when people hear the grimy stuff that I've got for them, most definitely. Well, me and my team. Oh yeah. I'm gonna give a big shout out to my
do
team.
It now.
Yeah, that's WVLF. If you wanna hear our latest track that we released 2 days ago, that's WVLF Music on SoundCloud. The track's called Untitled.
Nice.
Yeah, me and my boys just rocking it. And, there'll be a video out for that soon. But yeah, man, keep your eyes on Wolf. We've got some stuff for you guys.
Sweet. So kind of lastly, just wrapping up, what tips would you give someone who's trying to be where you're at the moment, you know?
Just focus. Yeah. Focus, man. I've had a lot of moments where I felt like the people around me would rather me be around them than be in the studio. Okay. And even in some cases, people have kind of made it not made it seem, but like kind of implied that I'm weird because I want to sit in the studio all day and level up. You get me? But like, you just gotta ignore that if that's truly what you want to do. You get me? Because I feel like part of striving in this game is confidence.
Sure.
Confidence and belief. Like, you have to believe in yourself, and then when you've got the confidence, it just exudes from you. Like, and people just enjoy it. That's just the thing about confidence. People don't quite know what it is they like about you, but it's just there, and they're just like, yeah, and that's the confidence going out of you. You have to just believe in yourself.
Sure.
Most definitely. Like that's the number one thing. There's loads of other ways you can work this music thing, but I feel like confidence and belief in yourself is what you most definitely need.
That's perfect.
To move forward.
Yeah, definitely. I actually shared that as one of the tips this morning. So, yeah, crazy. Definitely just
it is, man.
Bringing that back.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's a big deal, man. It's definitely a big deal. Never mind the skill and that comes through repetition.
Exactly.
If you keep doing music daily, you will get better.
Practice
gradually,
perfect,
but definitely you need to be confident in yourself.
Nice. So, do you have any extra promo that you want us to know?
Yeah, me and the crew will be performing next month on the 13th in Birmingham. No. Oh, what's the venue? Go to my Facebook. You can add me on Facebook if you want to follow the music, Joseph Taylor, or Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud. It's TAI the Charmer. TAI the Charmer. Yeah, man, I'll keep you updated because I'll have the exact dates and everything on there. And
nice.
Then, yeah, we're supporting Mist in the month after that on the 23rd, and that will be at Sunflower Lounge in Birmingham. Cool. So yeah, man. That's it for now.
Nice little lineup.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys follow him and follow up Breakfast with Nadine as well on Twitter, then we'll share that as well. So any more updates coming up, you'll know about it, don't worry. So we have All Right by TAI coming up right now.
Okay.